welcome to the NHL on MHS. Welcome on in, and we're having a surprise broadcast. I wasn't planning to do this game. We were planning to do a broadcast on Wednesday. Um, I lost my train of thought. Well, we're planning to do a Wednesday broadcast. Again, it was the Vegas Golden Knights, the defending Stanley Cup champions, and the Colorado Avalanche. But this game has just brought more intensity into this NHL. As I'm joined here by Joey. How are you doing today? Yeah, this is probably our earliest game we've ever done on our broadcasts. Early start. I believe in like Pacific time, it's 10 o'clock over there. So, it's really, really early for y'all. But we're gonna bring you NHL coverage. Joey, this is a very big game. I know you haven't been on the broadcast in a while, but this is a very big game between these two teams. And could you tell us why this is such a big game for both of them? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, you're muted.
Oh,
Oops.
we're
You restate that, Joey.
okay. This is gonna be
It's 12 o'clock in
a
the morning.
game.
It's 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Give me a break.
Yeah, this is gonna be a game that decides who goes off the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely gonna be a big thing for both teams here.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah, it's a very big game. Detroit is 1-2-2 in their last 5 games. That's not what you want to have. You've been getting points, but you need to win games around this time of year. You need to win, especially when you had a 10-point lead and you're in the first wild card spot at the beginning of March, and now you're fighting for your playoff lives right now, and they really have to show up for the last couple of games, or else their season will be over and the playoff drought for the Red Wings will continue. And speaking of playoff droughts, the Buffalo Sabres, they've entered this conversation with how in the world are they still in this in this race? They're 4 points out of a playoff spot. They're probably one of the last teams anyone expected to come from behind, and they're trying to come back from behind. And a person that's done that is Tage Thompson. He's been scoring a lot. He's scored six goals in the last 5 games. He had a 4-goal game not too long ago against the New Jersey Devils that are also in the race. They're right behind him. But New Jersey, no, they won. They won against Ottawa yesterday. So they are still kind of in the race, but they are 5 points behind. There's only 5 games left, and it's becoming soon if you want to get eliminated or not. And let's join in our other co-commentator, Louis. We just started the stream, so perfect timing.
yep.
You're cutting out.
Oh,
So we're 5 minutes and 30 seconds away from the puck dropping in Detroit. The Buffalo Sabres. Can DeBrincat do something? DeBrincat's had 1 goal in the last dozen games for the Red Wings, or in the last or so games for the Red Wings. I don't think he scored. He hasn't scored in a while. They got him in the off season. They thought they were going to add him. He looked good at the beginning of the year, and now he's just slowing down. What do you think that's the reason for him, like slowing down in his production of goals?
uh, not quite sure. There's a lot of factors that can go into that in hockey. You
Mm-hmm.
know, Um,
But he's been mixed, and he was really good at the beginning of the year. People were talking about him getting these, I believe, like the trophies, like the individual awards, because he was doing so good at the beginning of the year, and now he's just, I believe, since like November or December, he hasn't scored that much, and now it's just progressively just gone down, and yeah, it's just I don't know what's happening. And the Red Wings were looking good. They had I believe, like a 5 or 6 game winning streak in March. or in February, my apologies, February, and it carried over to March, and then they just fell off. They fell off. They're trying to fight back, trying to get that playoff spot that they've been working for and had that playoff spot for most of the year. But this is getting tight at the end of the things, and this is a very important game. And what do you think Detroit can do to try to send a message early on?
Uh, Probably scoring is the best thing you could do
Mm-hmm.
to send a message.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
Yeah,
if you can score pretty early into a game and get a lead, then that's a pretty big message to the other teams.
yeah.
So.
It's a really big message, and we're about like 3 minutes away from puck drop, and this is getting interesting. Really, really interesting. This race in the wild card in the East. And talking about the East, the Pittsburgh Penguins are in a playoff spot now, and no one expected them to be in a playoff spot right now. And Philadelphia's out of the playoffs right now, and it's just there's a lot of teams in the East that have been affected with this wild card race, and it's just chaos in the East apparently. It is apparently chaos in the Eastern Conference. But in the West, I think it's already set in stone. The Predators and the Kings can clinch today a playoff spot, and if they both clinch today, that will only leave 3 teams that can clinch, I believe. So, it's getting tight at the end of things. Really tight, Joey.
Hmm.
But
Well,
right now,
that's
let's
how
go
things
ahead.
are.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Towards the end of season for any sport.
This is a really big game. This could potentially, if you lose this game, could destroy your season. So,
Hmm.
this is a very important game for the Red Wings. And now the anthem.
Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rocked high, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, who say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the
Oh. Our audio cut off. But that was a good anthem. our, our our audio cut off for some reason, but we are looking to get started here in Detroit. It is a crucial game for both of these teams. Detroit 1 point out of a playoff spot, and they're looking to get into the playoffs, and they are fighting right now. As we're going to get started here in Detroit, Michigan, at Little Caesars Arena. The Red Wings and the Buffalo Sabres fighting for their playoff lives. The Sabres are 35-5. The Red Wings 37-31-8. In Detroit, Michigan. This is going to be a big game for both of these teams. And what do we expect here in the first 5 minutes, maybe?
You never know. We may see a couple points. You may not. Kind of hard to tell. I mean, you just have to have prior knowledge of both of these teams, how they play, but it's kind of hard to see how teams would interact with each other.
Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. That's a real name. He has like five shutouts, and Alex Lyon, 19-17-4, has only won one of his appearances in around a dozen or so starts in net, as Comfer and Tage Thompson are going to take the opening face-off. The NHL playoff odds for both of these teams, Red Wings are 37.8% of making the playoffs. The Buffalo Sabres, 1.8%. That is quite low, and the puck is dropped here in Detroit. J.J. Peterka, Tage Thompson, and Alex Tuck out there. The top line for the Buffalo Sabres. They take it away. Tage Thompson trying to center it to the point. Darlene's shot saved. And a turnaround shot was shot wide of the net, and now Fisher will take it away for the Red Wings as a stretch pass was cut off, and Darlene trying to stretch it for Tuck into the zone, and he could not. It was intercepted by one of the Red Wings. Sherratt with the puck. Here comes Sherratt. Ben Sherratt into the Buffalo zone. 40 seconds into the game. Poked away, so Power takes it away, and Darlene trying to move it up. Intercepted at center. Here comes Raymond. He shoots. Scores!
Oh, wow. Right away.
A bad turnover, and Lucas Raymond has scored in the first minute for the Red Wings to take the lead. Wow.
That's just crazy. A lead in the first minute.
Wow. A bad turnover. Raymond just takes it away at center ice, and the Red Wings are up 1-0 on the first shot they have in the game, and that's such a big goal for the Red Wings. Such a big goal. So in 53 seconds into the game, we have a goal. And Joey, like you said in the pregame, you did say they got to score to send a message, and I think they've sent a message early on.
Yep. Real early on.
Real early on. That's probably one of our fastest goals we've had on a broadcast before. Shot from the point, saved by Lyon, and the first shot for the Sabres is saved by the Detroit goaltender. So we're not even 2 minutes into this game. We got our first goal. Red Wings up 1-0 over the Buffalo Sabres. And how that goal is so big for the Red Wings in their playoff push. As if they win this game, they will be in the playoff spot. I believe. Yeah, because they have 82 points. Pittsburgh has 83, so it'd be 84. It'd be 84. So Lucas Raymond, with his 26th of the season, unassisted, has the Red Wings up 1-0. The shots are even at 1. The stretch pass couldn't connect, went on goal, so no icing. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen swats it away. Veleno off the turnover will reset it in his own zone. Mata now. Oli Mata trying to move it up, sends it in from center ice. Fabry couldn't get the puck, and now Sprong in the corner. Sprong trying to rim it around, and it's Fabry in the corner. Veleno behind the net, trying to set up for a second Detroit goal. Sprong in the corner sends it back to the point for Gostisbehere. Gostisbehere dancing the blue line, now the Fabry in front. Veleno had a chance out in front, was defended nicely by the Sabres. Might have hopped his stick too. Sprong with a lot of speed. Sprong in! Saved by Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, and he'll cover. That was a close chance there. Oh, the shots are 4-1 Red Wings, and they have looked like they are dominating the early going of this game. Would you agree?
Yep.
And what do you see in the Red Wings play here in this early game? What do you see in their play? Do you think they're playing better, or do you think they can?
Right now, it looks like they are playing better. They haven't made a mistake yet. That's been too bad. So
that first goal was really, really bad to give up, especially for the Buffalo Sabres. They're trying to make the playoffs, and that was a big
they're
stab
definitely
there.
showing it to them.
Thompson's shot was blocked. Raymond with 62 points for the Red Wings leads the Red Wings this season with the points. He's been such a good player this season for the Red Wings. Raymond, stretch pass could be for the Red Wings, trying to make it a 2-0 lead. Behind the net, it's Kopp. Kopp lost the puck in the corner. Now Comfer trying to set it out in front, could not. Fisher couldn't get the pass. Here comes Tuck. He'll send it in, and Peterka couldn't get anything on that. Sherratt turns it over. Tuck trying to center it, and it's taken away by the Red Wings, but turned over back to the Sabres. But then turned right back over to Moritz Seider, and it's kept in by the Sabres. No one can get it out. Shot went wide of the net for the Sabres, and it's taken away and flipped out of the zone. Sabres going to look to reset it here as Byram, the new Buffalo Sabre, off the trade deadline. Colorado traded Byram to Buffalo, and Middlestad is now in Colorado. And now Perron trying to move it up. Larkin, nice pass to Raymond. Raymond looking in. Raymond trying to get the puck. Raymond to Perron. Perron in the corner, sends it back to the point, sends it across for Edvinsson. Across, could be a chance. Larkin, oh, what a chance there, and a great stop by Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, and the Red Wings are on fire right now. They are looking so good right now, Joey. This is really a good effort. Centering pass, Petrie sends it across. DeBrincat in front, oh, he missed the tip out in front. Oh, what a chance. Larkin across. That pass couldn't connect for Petrie. DeBrincat has been cold. Can he get one in this game? Larkin back to the point, and it was intercepted, though. And a change. Oh, my goodness. They thought that was going to be a change there. Turnover. Kane gets it behind the fence. Kane scores!
Wow.
2-0 Red Wings with Patrick Kane's goal to make it a 2-0 lead.
Yikes. This is a blowout right now.
Wow. Wow, that is such a bad coverage by the Buffalo Sabres. Kane gets through the defense, and he makes it a 2-0 lead, barely. And it's a 2-0 lead for the Red Wings in the not even 5 minutes into the game. Wow. Wow, this is really a start here in Detroit. This is really sending a message. Wow. I did not expect this start, but the Red Wings fighting for their playoff lives. If they win this game, basically, they'll be in a playoff spot again. So this is really big for the Red Wings, but it's also big for the Sabres. So this is not what the Sabres wanted in this game. And now a stretch pass. They're trying to move into the zone. That one sent to the front of the net line, covers it with 15:07 to go in this first period. But wow, what a message by the Red Wings. This is such a great message. A miscommunication at center, and that's how the goal happened. It's 2-0 Red Wings because of it. And what do you think's happening here with the Buffalo Sabres here, Joey?
Right now, they're definitely getting an aggressive lead on them right now.
Detroit.
Being aggressive with their plays, having good passes, making Buffalo's make mistakes.
This has been a very, very good start for the Red Wings. Red Wings will send it in. Patrick Kane's 19th of the season, assisted by Petrie. And he gets the Red Wings up by 2. And that's a very big goal here in this game for the Red Wings here at Little Caesars Arena. And the crowd gets to cheer a lot. And that puck went out of play, as that was deflected
Definitely
into the
seems
netting.
like an exciting game to watch at a stadium.
The crowd has been electric so far in this game. The Red Wings, if they win tonight, today, they will move ahead. And the remaining schedule, on April 9th, they face the Washington Capitals, the Pittsburgh Penguins on the 11th. And it's, I believe, Montreal twice at the end of the year. So those are big games. All these games are big for the Red Wings. Turnover, chance, Comfer sends it across, shot. Oh, Cobb couldn't get the tip in by the backdoor feed. Oh, that could have been a 3-0 lead early on. Oh my, wouldn't that been a great goal? I can't believe what I'm seeing here. The Buffalo Sabres are self-destructing right now. This is amazing. This is crazy right now, Joey. This is probably one of the craziest starts we've had. Thompson now. Stretch pass for Tuck. Tuck trying to get to the fence. Tuck sends it across. Peterka couldn't get the pass. Peterka behind the net to Thompson. He shot that backhand wide of the net. Now the Buffalo Sabres trying to pressure the Red Wings. It's rimmed around now as the Sabres are looking to answer. It's kept in as Kopp try to clear it. Shot saved. It's near the slot. No one can get it. It's a turnover. Thompson. And couldn't go. It's rimmed around now as the Buffalo Sabres have pressured the Red Wings here. Peterka shoots it, deflected off a body and wide. They're pressuring here in the Red Wings zone. Sent it back to the point. Shot, and it went wide of the net. Back to the point. Clifton moving it around now as the Buffalo Sabres are really putting on the pressure. Peterka in front. Tuck. Or Krebs, my apologies, and a great chance there. Krebs to the point. Sends it across. Buffalo pressuring. Peterka. Great stop, Lion. And it's cleared out of the zone, and Detroit will get a necessary change. But the Buffalo Sabres were pressuring on that. That was a very good shift for them. And that's an icing on Buffalo, so they're going to have to go back on the ice. That's a bad icing. But, Joey, what have you seen in the first 7 minutes of this game? 7:08 into this game.
Definitely a lot of aggressive play here. You know, forcing mistakes to happen. You know, a lot of goals right now. So it definitely seems like it'll be an exciting game to watch.
But early on, we have a 2-goal lead for the Red Wings, and they say that's the most dangerous lead in hockey, but they could easily have like 4 or 5 goals already in the first 7 minutes of this game. Thought that was a penalty, and it is going to be a penalty. Delayed penalty on the Buffalo Sabres. And we're going to have a power play for the Red Wings. So a power play for the Red Wings, and it's going to be a big one here. Raymond with the first goal to make it 1-0, and then Patrick Kane behind the defense makes it a 2-0 lead, and they're going to go on the power play. We'll be back with more. We're back in Detroit. It's a 2-0 lead for the Red Wings, and they're going to go on the power play, Joey. They haven't had a chance all day so far, but, I mean, this has really been a Detroit game right now.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't you agree? What do you think Detroit needs to do on this power play to try to get them a 3-0 lead early on in this game?
Honestly, like it could happen. It really
In
could
front,
happen.
a great stop. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry, Joey, but
The
that was
pace
a
that's
very
been
good stop.
happening right now, definitely a possibility.
Raymond rims it around now. Perron near the boards. 1:40 left to go on the power play. Perron in front. Larkin scores! It's a 3-0 lead for the Red Wings on the power play.
That's just insane. They're killing them right now.
They're just spanking the Sabres. Dylan Larkin scores to make it a 3-0 lead for the Red Wings. Not even 8 minutes into the game, and it's going wrong for the Sabres. This has really been bad. A
This is just
3-0
insane.
lead.
Blowout.
So the Red Wings with a 3-0 lead on 6 shots on goal. And I think it's going all wrong for the Sabres right now. This has really been bad. A turnover at center. Red Wings move it in. Trying to make it 4-0. Wouldn't this be big? Shot from a tough angle out of play. 12:05 left to go in the first period. We've had so much goals that this meeting's about to be over in 14 minutes. I'd have to invite y'all back. Because apparently the Red Wings don't want to stop scoring. Most consecutive 30-goal seasons in the last 30 years. Brendan Shanahan with 5, Henrik Zetterberg with 4, Dylan Larkin with 3, and then Sergei Fedorov is tied with Dylan Larkin with 3 for the Red Wings in their franchise history. He has 31 in the campaign. They're going to kick someone out of the face-off circle. It's a 3-0 Red Wing lead. And Joey, what do you think of the game so far? This is
very intense game right now. It's been very fast paced for the Red Wings. Getting 3 goals now. That's just insane. Baffles me right now. I don't know how the Sabres are going to come back.
I felt like they might have needed to take a timeout after that third goal. Even though it's on the power play, you need to just try to get your guys back in the game, try to send them a message from the coach, but he doesn't take a timeout at all. That's 3 goals on 6 shots. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a goalie change maybe in this game if another goal goes in this first period. And now that the Red Wings move it in, the brink, and a stretch pass for Kane couldn't connect. And it is taken away. Kane trying to force a turnover, though, and Byram will rim it around, and they couldn't get it out. Lucas Raymond with 99 career assists, trying to make it 100 in his career. It's cleared to the line, not out. Edvinsson shoots it, deflected wide of the net. Red Wings again, shot from a tough angle near the boards. Rebound went wide of the net. And it's not kept in. Petrie will reset it for the Red Wings. 7 of 5, the shots favoring the Red Wings. They have a 3-goal lead early on in this first period. We're not even halfway through the first, and that should be a cross-check. That should be a boarding, maybe, but they don't call it on the Red Wings. And now a little bit of a scrum. They look like they want to drop the gloves. They are going to drop the gloves. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
They're dropping the gloves. Veleno with a bunch of rights on Byram. Byram and Veleno. Byram gets one back, trying to throw some punches near the glass. The referees are going to let it happen. The linesmen. Oh, this is such a great fight right now. Byram and Veleno. Veleno gets a right. Byram gets a right as well. Another right by Byram. Another right by Byram. Another right. And Veleno's just going at Byram. He's lost the helmet. Byram just keeps getting hit by Veleno, and they're going to split it up with 10:29 left to go in the first period. We've had everything so far, and not even halfway through the game, we've had 3 goals in a fight. I mean, I don't know how much you want to ask for. How much more do you want to ask for? And the crowd here in Detroit's going crazy. Because clearly that should have been a penalty. That's a boarding or a cross-check. But the referees thought that wasn't, and Veleno just took it to his own hands, and that should have been a penalty. But wow, we've had a great start here. We've had a really great start here in Detroit. I don't know how we... Do you want to describe this, Joey? This has probably been one of the best games you've ever been.
Yeah, very active game right now. Goodness gracious.
You've got in a fight.
It's from one thing to the next.
It's a goal, and another goal, and then another goal, power play, a fight, and there's no power plays, or there's going to be some penalties. They're going to probably get 5-minute each for fighting, but this will be matching penalties, so it won't be on contrary to the people. Oh, that shot went wide of the net. Edvinsson almost trying to make it a 4-0 lead for the Red Wings. Not even halfway through the game. Perron trying to center it. Perron getting pressured near the boards. Dahlin trying to get the puck. Dahlin is fighting for it near the boards with 2 Buffalo Sabres pressuring Perron. He's sandwiching there. He's trying to get the puck loose. Halfway has been completed here in the first period in Detroit. A centering pass in front, deflection. What a save, Pekka Luukkonen. Pekka Luukkonen with a great stop. He hasn't had many great stops in this game, but that was a great one. A deflection out in front, and he saves that puck on his 8th shot he's faced in this game. So Larkin got the power play goal, and This has been a great game so far for the Red Wings. A terrible game if you're a Buffalo Sabres fan.
Yeah.
This is such a great message by the Red Wings to send out in this game. 3-0 they lead. We'll take a short break. We'll be back. We're back in Detroit. It's a 3-0 lead with 9:50 to go in this first period. They're having a great first period here, and this is probably the best first period the Red Wings have had in a while here, as the puck is dropped again. 9:40 to go in the first period. It goes into the corner. That's out of play. Will that be a penalty? No, it'll just hit the glass. So with 9:39 to go, it'll be a stoppage in play. Or will that be a penalty? Will that be a penalty? I think they are going to call a penalty on the Red Wings here. I think they are going to call a penalty on the Red Wings. I really don't know. Are they? Will that be a penalty? It is going to be a penalty on the Red Wings. Oh, wow. So the Red Wings will get a penalty here, and the Buffalo Sabres will get a chance on the power play. Joey, a power play now for the Sabres. This could be a big moment in the game. A delay of game by Christian Fischer, the penalty. So what do you think Buffalo needs to do on this power play? I feel like scoring is a big factor, but I mean, you need to get some momentum for your power play too.
They definitely need to like kick their defense into gear after this, you know?
Get
It's
some
like
offense too.
yeah, some offense also, but the defense has been the main thing. They've just been making mistake after mistake for their goals.
Thompson near the point. 25 seconds to pass in the power play. Trying to make it a 3-1 game. He's in the corner. Sends it across for Thompson. Thompson shoots. Deflected wide of the net. Sider, and it went out of play with 9:04 to go. Thompson has been on a heater. He scored 6 goals in his last 5. He's on a heater right now, and he's trying to get his Buffalo Sabres into the playoffs, but that is a tall task here in this Detroit game as they're down 3-0 here with 9 minutes left to go in the first period. It's not held in at the point as Detroit had won the face-off, and Darlene has to reset it for the Sabres on this power play with 1:15 left to go on it. Thompson will drop it back for Darlene now. Thompson moves it in. Thompson looking for an option. He sends it back to the point for Darlene, who sends it across. Shot. Saved by Lyon with 8:40 to go. Their power play is 29th ranked in the league. Last year, it was 9th ranked in the league. It's a considerable drop-off for the Buffalo Sabres in their power play compared to last year. And the top line for the Buffalo Sabres on that power play is on the bench now as the second power play unit is on. Trying to make it a 3-1 game on this power play. Power. And now it is Quinn. Quinn trying to send it back to Power. Power mishandling it a little bit, but gets it back in the corner. Yoki Yoki Haru lost it. Not held in by the Buffalo Sabres, and with 40 seconds to go, they got to reset again. Buffalo's really not gotten anything on this power play, Joey.
Mm-hmm.
Quinn trying to center it, and here come the Red Wings shorthanded, and Kopp will just send it deep from his own blue line with 25 seconds left to go. This is not how you want to send a message on your power play. You're trying to make it a 3-1 game, and you have not. Onside, they say. Cousins sends it back to Yoki Haru. Yoki Haru across. Power waits, delays, drops it back. Could be a chance here. Cousins waits, continues to wait in the right wing, and he moves it around now as Quinn handles the puck. Power play is over for the Sabres, and that's sent down the length of the ice. Played in the corner, almost comes free in the slot. It did, but no Red Wing was there. And it's taken away. Intercepted at center. Kane moves in. Kane across to Brinkett. The Brinkett gets taken down and no penalty. That's 2 missed calls, you could say, Joey, that the Red Wings did not get. And now they're going to call a penalty again on the Red Wings. After what should have been a penalty, they're going to call the Red Wings again on another penalty.
Hold on, guys. Give me a second. My mom's calling me.
I never seen that before. Charnik is going to the pucks. Benson gets taken down, or he falls. Wait a minute. No, that's a penalty. No, that is a penalty. Red Wings did take a penalty there with 7:11 to go. First period, it's a 3-0 lead. They just killed off a penalty, and now they got to kill off another. Top line out there for the Sabres. Darlene across. Could be a big chance here. In front, the shot was blocked and cleared out of the zone. 1:50 left to go in the second power play for the Sabres in this period. Thompson looking for an option. Tage Thompson sends it back to the point. Darlene shoots. It's an out in front in the slot. Backhand, waits. Sends it in front, Lyon, and Thompson scores! With 6:44 left to go in the first period, they finally convert on the power play, and Tage Thompson has gotten it. It is a 3-1 game. What a setup. Lyon was out of position, and a 3-1 lead now for the Red Wings. And Tage Thompson has made it a 3-1 game between the 5-hole. And it's a 3-1 lead for the Red Wings, and now 2 straight power plays. And they're 1 for 2 on the power play, Buffalo. Red Wings 1 for 1. 6:44 to go in the first. Tage Thompson, with his 29th of the season, gets the Buffalo Sabres within 2 here in the late stages of the first period. That's no icing on the Sabres. 6:30 to go. Petrie behind the net. Petrie trying to move it up. It looked like he was getting interfered in the back of the net. One of the Red Wings was getting interfered behind the net, and they did not call it. He felt like he got interfered with. And the Red Wings now need to get the puck, but it's actually going to be an icing now with 6:12 to go in this first period. Only active player to record a hat trick, 4-goal game, and a 5-goal game. And that is the Buffalo Sabre forward number 72, Tage Thompson. He's trying to steer his team to the playoffs, and it's a 3-1 game because of his goal on the power play. His second power play, the second power play that the Sabres have had, not held in off the face-off. Red Wings are trying to hold it into the offensive zone. Mata with the puck. Feels like the Red Wings need to get the next goal here to try to get this game out of distance for the Sabres. But Gostisbehere takes it away. Gostisbehere trying to send it in deep in there. Red Wings don't look as good as they were in the early stages. Raymond, though, pressuring, forechecking as well. Mata holds it in momentarily. Larkin couldn't hold it in on the second try. Mata now in the corner in his defensive zone. Buffalo couldn't hold it in. Will that be an icing? Yes, it will be on the Detroit Red Wings. 9-7, the shots favoring the Detroit Red Wings, but it's a 3-1 game on Tage Thompson's goal. And speaking of Tage Thompson, he's back on the ice with this offensive face-off off the icing by the Red Wings. So a big chance here for the Red Wings, or for the Sabres, if they get a good face-off and a good setup. Try to get Tage Thompson another goal. But Tage Thompson gets kicked out of the face-off circle and off the face-off. Tage Thompson has a 3-game goal streak. And he just extended it here. Pressure here by the Sabres. Tage Thompson shoots wide of the net. Rebound, tuck, and a great stop by Lyon. And the Red Wings are now getting pressured, and they look like they're just scared in their own zone. And the Sabres have just taken control here in the late stages of the first. Fisher can't get the puck. It's sent to the corner with 5 minutes left to go in the first. And it is not clear. Tuck holds it in. Tuck sends it across for no one at the point, but he sends it in deep into the zone. Edvinson now takes it away for Comfer. And here come the Red Wings back in. Fisher trying to send it in deep. He does. In the corner. Kopp trying to center it, and no one was there. Here come the Sabres moving in. Petrie turns it over behind the net. Petrie trying to get it again. Petrie is not moved up. And now it is Edvinson now. 9-8 the shots favoring the Detroit Red Wings. Most of those shots from the early stages of the first period, though, by the Red Wings. But the Sabres have been hot a little bit now. But now Detroit trying to pressure. Comfer. And now we're going to have another fight. Oh, my goodness. What happened? Petrie's going at him. Petrie's going over Cousins. Cousins trying to take Petrie down, and he does. Oh, my goodness. What has happened? With 4:11 to go, we have 2 fights in this Detroit game. And Cousins is out of here. What happened? Let's see here. Oh, Cousins hit Petrie, and then Petrie just cross-checked them down to the ice. And that's how they started feuding here. And they just dropped the gloves, and just another fight between the Red Wings and the Sabres, and it's getting heated up here in the first period. I don't know how we can top this first period. We have 2 fights, 3 or 4 goals now. 3 of the goals come in the first 5 minutes of this game, and we have multiple power play goals. We'll be back with more with 4:11 to go. We're back here in Detroit. It was a 3-0 lead for the Red Wings on 3 goals. Larkin, Patrick Kane, and Lucas Raymond. But now Tage Thompson has cut the deficit to 2. It's a 3-1 game, and as if you just missed the fight, it was a Petrie and Cousins going at it, and they went to the tunnels. I believe they're going to get 5-minute major fightings, so it doesn't affect the game because they're both matching penalties. So it wouldn't affect if any power plays happen. No, nothing really happened, and that's going to be no icing there. 4 minutes to go. Lyon plays it out of the zone, and a race. Fisher trying to get to the puck, and it's turned over. Comfer across, shot, and it went wide of the net. He was out of position, the goaltender, and that could have been a 4-1 lead for the Red Wings. Oh, goodness.
Dang.
Sherratt shoots wide of the net. 3:35 left to go in the period now. Detroit pressuring again. Sherratt will rim it around for Fisher. Fisher to Kopp. Kopp got taken down, and Comfort lost his stick. Here come the Buffalo Sabres. Paterka sends it in. Thompson couldn't get to the puck, and no icing here. Didn't have enough for it. Power will drop it back. Here come the Sabres pressuring here in the corner behind the net, taken away. It is steered on goal, no icing. 2:40 to go in the first period. Mata pressuring. Raymond with the puck with 2:35 left to go in the first period. Larkin behind the net. Larkin turnaround shot blocked, and it's cleared out of the zone. 2:25 left to go in the first period. 11-8, the shots favoring the Red Wings, and it's a 3-1 lead. DeBrincat trying to send it in deep. Intercepted though. DeBrincat off a turnover. DeBrincat to Kane. Patrick Kane lost the handle of the puck, and a 2-on-1 or 3-on-2 moving in Buffalo. Buffalo trying to pressure. Buffalo in the corner off a turnover by Kane. Behind the net, pressuring. They send it back to the point now. Clifton sends it across to the other point. Shot was blocked, and another shot was saved by Lyon. Edvinson now in the corner, and Sider trying to get it out, but no turnover again. Send it out in front, sends it across, a lot of open room. Shot saved by Lyon. It's still loose, and it comes free to the point again. Buffalo pressuring again here with 1:30 left to go in the period. In the corner, behind the net. Pressured, and Lyon will just cover this and kill the play with 1:22 left to go. And another pushing and shoving. There might be another fight here. We're close to getting a third fight, Joey. This turnover, Luukkonen, and he just missed it wide. Bryson of the previous chance, and a great save by Lyon. Joey? That's no icing. And Comfer will send it in from center. Rimmed around now. Minute left to go in the first period. Turned over. Comfer will take it away. And now Sider will send it in. With 57 seconds left to go in the first period. Sent in from the blue line. Larkin now trying to move it up. Larkin pressured in the middle of the boards. Here comes Raymond. Raymond moving in. Centered shot. Blocked. Perron's shot was blocked. And here come the Sabres on the stretch pass. Moving in. Trying to make it a 3-2 game. But pressured there and poked off the puck. And cleared out of the zone with 30 seconds to go in the period. Here come Buffalo. Moving in. Shot. Wide of the net. Lyon pokes it away. And it is steered to the corner near the blue line. Poked away. Larkin with 17 seconds to go. Here come the Red Wings again. Trying to make it a 4-1 lead at the buzzer. Raymond. Tamata. Trying to center it. 8 seconds to go. Pressure near the boards. Rimmed around now with 5 seconds to go. Can they keep it in? 4 seconds. Gostisbehere lost the puck. And we're going to have the end of the first period come to a close. A 3-1 Detroit lead. We'll be back with more after this. Welcome into the intermission report here on the NHL MHS. I'm joined by Joey and Louie. So, welcome in, everyone.
Segment.
What?
Skibbity segment.
What?
No.
My fault.
Okay, so what do we make of that first period? Let's go over the scoring first before we go into any other topics. 1-0 Detroit on Lucas Raymond's goal to make it his 26th of the season. To make it 1-0 Detroit early on in the first minute or so of the game. Then Patrick Kane a couple minutes later to make it a 2-0 lead on his 19th goal of the season. 3-0 Red Wings with a Dylan Larkin power play goal, his 31st of the season, to make it 3-0 on the power play. Then Tage Thompson on the power play for Buffalo has made it a 3-1 game. And that's not even including the two fights we had in the first period, and we've had a wild one here in Detroit so far.
Mm-hmm.
So
Outstanding.
Crazy right now. Crazy game.
let's go to Joey first and see what his thoughts are in the first period. Take it away, Joey.
Honestly, this is probably the fastest paced game we've broadcasted or I've seen on our broadcast so far
Mm-hmm.
this whole season. Just like crazy with 4 goals, 2 fights overall already. It's just insane right now. I think second quarter, or not quarter, second period is going to slow down a
Mm-hmm.
little bit. But, right now it's looking crazy.
All right, we'll send it over to Louis for his thoughts of the first period. I know you joined in a little bit later, but what are your thoughts of the first period for the Red Wings and the Buffalo Sabres?
Amazing performance. Outrageous. I love it.
Crazy.
Okay, we found the replacement for Brandon. Found the
Yeah.
replacement.
What happened to Brandon?
He probably went somewhere. So we found the replacement though. He's over there. He's Louis. Louis is the replacement apparently now.
Outstanding.
So a 3-1 lead now for the Red Wings. Let's look at the stats real quick on this game. 10-10 the shot. Or let's refresh those shots. They may not be accurate. They are accurate. The Zambonis are out right now in Detroit. 10-10 the even shots. Here's the face-offs in favor of Buffalo. 54.5% versus 45.5%. 50% on the power play as the Buffalo Sabres were 1 for 2 on the power play. Detroit's 100% because they've only had one power play and they scored on that power play. So they're 1 for 1 on the power play. Penalty minutes are 14-12. That is insane. That's a lot of penalty minutes. Hits are favoring the Buffalo Sabres by 1, 12-11. Block shots by the Red Wings are favoring them 7-3. Giveaways by Buffalo are favoring them. That's not a good stat there, 3-2. And takeaways 3-2 favoring the Red Wings. And this is the season series. This is the final game of the season series. Detroit won their first meeting against Buffalo in Buffalo, 5-3. And then on March 12th, the Buffalo Sabres got their revenge. They won 7-3. Then on March 16th, 4 days after that 7-3 victory by Buffalo, the Detroit Red Wings win 4-1 for the first meeting they had here at Little Caesars Arena on March 16th. And right now, the Detroit Red Wings have a 3-1 lead over the Buffalo Sabres on April 7th, the end of the first period. And we should be getting to the second period in 5 minutes probably. But what do you think Detroit needs to do here to keep on the momentum and keep the train going, Joey?
They just need to up everything overall. Obviously they're not playing on their home turf right now, right? So
Detroit.
they need to, yeah. So they need to
They're playing on
kind of.
They're playing on their home turf. They're playing in Detroit.
Oh, they are.
Oh, I think you're talking about the Buffalo. I think I might have confused.
Yeah,
you.
Buffalo. Right?
Buffalo. Okay, so go ahead with your Buffalo thoughts.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were asking me on my Buffalo thought. Yeah, I was saying that they need to up their game,
Mm-hmm.
and overall, they just need to like kind of ignore the crowd a little bit because that's definitely giving um, the Red Wings an advantage here. They just need to kind of like um, get that out of their head, make sure they're really making their game good, and focus in on what they need to do.
Louis, your thoughts?
Should I be watching something? It's still on the ad break.
Because it
Like,
is on the ad break, but it's an intermission. We're doing an intermission report, so. Um,
uh,
so what are your thoughts on that first period?
preposterous. Wonderful.
Who do you think played better? Okay, no answer. um, but it's a 3-1 lead for Detroit after one period of play over the Buffalo Sabres. There's your answers, Louis, about the teams. And for the person who was in the chat, if you're still watching, no, I will not give you money.
Crazy.
Segment.
So let's go to Joey's corner. Do you have anything to say about tennis?
Tennis, not much happening right now. Just preparing for French Open to happen. Indian Wells was pretty crazy with that bee incident that happened not too long ago. Um, I've read a couple articles about Nadal. I'm not really quite sure what's happening with him. Some articles say he's coming back for French Open. Some articles say he's not because of an injury in Australian Open. But I'm not really sure what's happening right now with him. Maybe he's gonna come back, maybe not.
Detroit has 6 games in hand. Penguins have played they only have 5 games in hand. They are in a playoff spot. Detroit wins this, they'll have 84 points and leapfrog the Penguins, and then the Detroit Red Wings will be on the wild card, their second wild card spot as of right now. Well, let's check around the league who else is playing. I know Dallas is playing. They have a big opportunity with the Colorado. That's going to be a very good match there. Colorado versus Dallas. That's a fight for the top of the Central Division. Right now, no games are happening, but here's Minnesota, Chicago, Columbus, Carolina, Arizona, San Jose, Ottawa, Washington. Washington's fighting for their playoff lives, too, so that's going to be an interesting one, too. If Ottawa wins that, that's going to hurt the Washington Capitals. They have not won in, I believe, 6 games. So they're on like a 6-game winning or losing streak. Nashville, New Jersey. If Nashville wins, they'll be in the playoffs. They'll clinch a playoff spot. Montreal and the New York Rangers at Madison Square Garden. The St. Louis Blues and the Anaheim Ducks. St. Louis trying to come from behind and try to take LA's spot. And then the last game of the night will be Dallas versus the Colorado Avalanche in Colorado on ESPN. So
Here we go.
So that is gonna be, what do you mean? Here we go.
Intermission's gonna end soon.
I know. Resto says commercial break for me. So.
Mm.
Yeah. But any last thoughts before we go to the second period?
I think this part of the game's gonna be a bit slower, but you never know. Some goals might happen. Some things might happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is getting to the point where Buffalo needs to step it up in the second, in my opinion. If Buffalo doesn't step it up in the second, I feel like this game could take a turn for the worst for Buffalo. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
It could ruin their season.
It could ruin their chances at the playoffs, but they got that power play goal and they got some energy. But Detroit looking like the better team overall in that first period, and they were looking for that 4th goal that could really set this game a distance away. What do you think Detroit needs to do in this second period?
Definitely just like keep doing what they're doing right now. You know,
Hmm.
they need to what they've been doing so far with the amazing goals and stuff has been really good. If they just keep that up, keep the pace up, then I think they have a good chance of winning this right now.
It's a 3-1 lead for the Detroit Red Wings at Little Caesars Arena here in Detroit, Michigan. Second period should be starting soon. Let me check on the time here. Should be starting soon. Should be starting. The first intermission over there has ended. I know we're a little bit behind since the live feeds are usually a little bit behind, but yeah, I don't know what Louis is doing. I don't know if he's building Legos over there or something. I don't know what Louis is doing.
I'm doing a little something.
No, no.
I'm still on the ad break.
I'm still on the ad break. And now it's back. We're back at Little Caesars Arena. It's back. If you want to watch the game, you can watch it on TNT
Marvelous.
or the streaming service Max. Not to be confused by my name. Max. Lucas Raymond has a goal and an assist. 3 shots on goal, I believe. And Raymond has had a really good game so far in this for the Red Wings. But we're going to get ready for the second period. This is going to be a big one. Big period here. If Detroit scores in the first minute again, I don't know. I don't know, Joey. This could be game over before he even says game started.
Well, I'm saying.
Is Joey even? Joey probably eating like something. I don't know.
Hmm?
Is Joey here?
Well,
Sensational.
Sensational. Second period has started. It's about to start. Let's hope you have your streams synced up with mine. As the puck has dropped, 5 seconds in. Here comes Sider, who will just send it in deep with the backhand. Misplayed by Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen momentarily. It is cleared out of the zone. 19:45 left to go in the second period. Off the boards, near the blue line of the Sabres, turned over once again. Sent in on goal, covered by Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. 19:36 left to go. So, Joey, first 24 seconds, what do you think?
right now, we're gonna see how the pace goes on this one. It could be drastically different with it being a lot slower, or it could maintain the pace that was in the first period. We'll see what happens.
We will see. Off the face-off, Tage Thompson lost it. Sherratt rimmed around for Kopp behind the net. Kopp trying to get the puck. Andrew Kopp turns it over, and Tage Thompson moving it up. The top line out there for the Sabres as Tuck moves it up. Tuck through center will send it in deep. Blockered saved by Lyon. Tage Thompson will send it to a vacant point. It's cleared out of the zone. Dahlin has to reset for the Sabres. Dahlin again, moving it through. Nice pass to Byram. Byram into the zone. Will just send it deep into the corner behind Lyon. Peterka. Centered shot was blocked. And then another turnover, and it's cleared down the length of the ice. No icing, they say. That could have been a very dangerous chance there for Buffalo if they got that shot through. Stretch pass couldn't connect. 18:47 left to go in the second. Hope your stream is synced up with mine. Perron, stretch pass. Here comes Lucas Raymond. He shoots wide of the net. Trying to look for his second goal tonight. Or second goal of the game. And he just shot that wide of the right post. Lucas
Where
Raymond
are we
takes
at?
18:22.
Okay. It's a little bit behind, so.
Buffalo has it behind the net. And now they're trying to move it up. 18:10 left to go in the second. Detroit takes it away. DeBrincat. DeBrincat trying to take it through. DeBrincat will just send it deep into the corner. Fought for. And Detroit trying to pressure there. Since March 1st for the Detroit Red Wings, they're 4-10-2. In January and February, they were 16-5-2. a considerable drop-off for the Red Wings. But they are looking to still make the playoffs. DeBrincat lost the puck behind the net. 17:40 left to go in the second period. Stretch pass here. Couldn't connect on the stick cleanly. But now a chance. Shot wide. Buffalo had a first good chance. Just shot it wide of the net. 2 minutes and a half into the second period. Kane, looking for someone cross ice, instead gives it to Mata. And now DeBrincat will just send it deep and wide of Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. So far, it's kind of quieted down a little bit here, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Well,
Definitely
I'm
not
saying-
as intense.
What do you say, Joey? I didn't hear you. Paterka shoots it wider than that. Behind it.
Sigma.
Cop. And now Sider. 12-10 the shots favoring Buffalo right now at the moment. They took away a shot right when I said that, so it's 11-10 favoring Buffalo in the shot category. Cleared out of the zone. And here comes Tuck for the Buffalo Sabres. That pass couldn't go. It was a no-look backhand pass. And Dahlin couldn't realize that the puck was behind him and he couldn't hold it in. So Power has it in his own zone with 16:25 to go in the second period. We've had a slow start here in Detroit. Or not a slow start. We've had a great start to Detroit, but the second period has not been as high-packed. A chance! Rebound! Stopped! Skinner with a chance. And a great stop on the rebound. With 16:13 left to go, Buffalo is pressuring on the Red Wings so far in this second period. Jeff Skinner celebrated his 1,000th game a couple of days ago, and he almost got the Buffalo Sabres within one. So right now, who do you think is playing better? Right now, as
Right
the
now,
second
definitely
period.
Red Wings are still playing better. I feel like.
I'm gonna have to
You
respect.
know,
What?
what was it? Buffalo. Well, I don't know why it's not coming to my head. I'm having a brain fart moment right now.
On the stream. No worries. You can get your thoughts back. As of one, the face-off was Detroit. Detroit, off a turnover. Deflection went wide of the net. Skinner. Detroit looking a little bit scared here in the zone. Another turnover. Skinner shoots. Blocked. Rebound. Stop. Skinner again. Another stop. Alex Lyon is doing great for the Red Wings so far. Larkin, stretch pass. Here comes Raymond into the zone. Raymond onside. Raymond back to the point. He shoots, and it was actually a pass to Larkin. Larkin trying to center it, could not. Shots, the block shots favoring the Red Wings 9-3. They have put barriers near their goaltender. Perron lost it in the corner, and it's taken away by Skinner. He's played 1,000 games, and well now more than 1,000 games, and he has not played a single playoff game, Jeff Skinner. Which is a crazy stat. He's looking to change that here in this season, but it's not looking so good right now as they're down 3-1 to Detroit. Byram, stretch pass, couldn't connect, sent it deep into the corner. Sider with the puck. Moritz Sider. Here come the Red Wings. Veleno lost it, and it's regathered by the Buffalo Sabres as we've had a slow start to the second, in my opinion. Lost the puck at the blue line. 14:37 left to go in the second. Here comes Buffalo on a 3-on-2. Odd man moving in. Detroit trying to get back. That pass couldn't connect. And it's taken away by the Red Wings but turned over. Deflection, wide of the net on the shot from the point. Sherratt gives him a little shove in the corner, one of the Sabres. Detroit can't get it out of their zone. Veleno lost it. It's cleared out. But I feel like Buffalo's playing better in this period, in my opinion. Detroit hasn't had a shot on goal. And I believe Buffalo's playing better, in my opinion. But we'll see, Joey. We'll see. 6 minutes have passed by, and it's another turnover. That shot, Paterka couldn't get enough on it. Thompson to Paterka. Paterka on the left wing. Paterka in the left circle. Paterka in front. That was blocked by Sider. That pass. That would have been a backdoor feed. Tuck to the point. To Thompson. Thompson shoots. Saved by Lyon. Sider now in the corner, and he's looking to reset for the Red Wings, but they're pressured a lot here. Sherratt will flip it out. Will that be an icing? Yes, it will. 13:23 to go in the second period. And Joey, I'm going to have to respectfully disagree with your opinion. Respectfully though. I feel like Buffalo's playing better in this period.
Uh, right now, from what I'm seeing, it seems to have changed a little bit in terms of the style of play. They've definitely been bouncing back a little bit here.
Saved
Being
by
a bit more
Lion.
aggressive.
Excuse me.
Yep.
You can finish your sentence. My apologies. We're going to go to commercial. 3-1. Detroit leads. We're back in Detroit. It's a 3-1 Detroit lead off of 3 goals in the first 5 minutes here in Little Caesars Arena. And, but Tage Thompson scored on the power play to make it a 3-1 game. That was a little while ago in the first period. 3-1, Detroit leads. 13:18 left to go in the second period. Off the face-off, Detroit wins it. Edvinson trying to get it out of the zone. 13:11 left to go in the second period. Taken away by the Red Wings. They'll send it in deep. Shot attempts 9-0, favoring the Sabres. They are surely playing better than the Red Wings right now in this second period. And what do you think's been working for Buffalo so far?
Right now, I think just being more aggressive and like being a having a bit more better defense right now is
Comes out
working
in
better.
front, shot saved by Lyon. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, Joey, but that was a really good chance.
Yeah.
16-10, the shots favoring Buffalo. Sent deep into the corner.
Do you think they'll bounce back?
This
The
is
Buffalo?
Buffalo is looking really good right now, but I feel like all of this work by Buffalo is gonna get interrupted by a Detroit goal on their first shot of the period. If I'm right, I'm gonna be laughing. This is gonna be
Yeah.
funny. When Detroit has the pressure, Mata and Perron. Perron trying to center for Larkin. Larkin can't keep it in, and Power will reset it for the Sabres. Byram. With less than 12 minutes to go in the second period, 11:55 left to go in the second. It's passed back. Buffalo's getting a little bit pressured here by the Red Wings. They can't get it out of their zone off a skate. It's an offside warning. Stretch pass. Here come the Red Wings moving in. Mata trying to get their first shot on goal. They do, and a save by Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. That's their first shot since the first period, and we're already almost halfway through this period. That is insane. Not having a shot on goal in a while for the Red Wings. Their offense has not appeared here. Fisher sends it deep into the corner in the Buffalo zone. In the corner, fought for, and it comes free for the Sabres. And the Sabres move it up. Sabres moving into the zone. Onside, Cousins. Cousins across. Pressured there. Behind the net, Benson. Benson trying to center for Quinn. Quinn and Benson are fighting for it. Now Quinn has the puck. Quinn for the Sabres. Quinn lost the puck and it's taken out of the zone. Cop. And it's cleared to the back of the net where Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen will play it. 10:45 left to go in the second. And that is no icing. It was played by the goaltender, so we continue on here. We're already halfway through the period, and we really haven't had nothing. I feel like it's like the first 5 minutes that's deflected out of play. 10:33 to go. I feel like we really haven't had nothing here in this second period. And you were right, Joey, that the pace would have probably gone down.
Yeah.
And it certainly has here in Detroit. And we're going to have an offensive, or a center ice face-off. We're almost halfway through this game, and it's almost a turnover behind the net by Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. That's going to be another icing. Buffalo will get the icing on that one. And the Detroit Red Wings have an offensive face-off. Tonight, Dallas plays the Avalanche on ESPN, and on Tuesday, Washington versus Detroit. That's going to be a good game on ESPN. Wednesday, Vegas versus Oilers on TNT on Wednesday, and the Carolina Hurricanes and the St. Louis Blues on Friday on NHL Network. We're halfway through the game. Raymond had his shot blocked. Raymond again behind the net, Perron. And now Thompson behind the net. Thompson now, and it's taken away here by the Sabres. Almost. And they have to reset it, though. Red Wings pressuring them. Out of the zone, Thompson. Thompson from center sends it in by Lyon. Lyon plays the puck out of the zone. And Perron trying to move it up. Larkin. Larkin onside. Dropped it in the middle. Larkin again shot it wide. From a tough angle. Sprong shoots. Blocked. Sprong back to the point. Behind the net. Fabry, my apologies. In the corner, trying to center it. And now, a breakaway for Tage Thompson for a second of the night. And a save by Lyon.
Ooh.
What a save, and the best chance of the period so far, halfway through. And now, the Red Wings on a 2-on-1. This game is opening wide open. All alone. Oh, the pass couldn't go. Gostisbehere centered out in front. What a save. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, the best stop of the night. Oh my goodness, what a save. Gostisbehere with 9 minutes to go. Detroit just got robbed of the fourth goal. Now we got some pace in this game. Stretch pass couldn't connect. Wow, what a chance by the Red Wings. And what a chance by the Sabres as well. Wow. The speed is going through. The adrenaline now is going up. And now the Red Wings trying to move it up, lost it. And of 8:35 left to go, they'll set it in from center. The Buffalo Sabres, 8:30 to go in this second period. Flipped out of the zone. And it is in the corner in the Buffalo zone. 8:20 to go in the second. 17-12, the shots favoring Buffalo. But Detroit and Buffalo just exchanged chances. And you could say Detroit could have scored on that chance. That was a very great stop. That was a very great stop, Joey, on that chance. Or both of the goalies made great stops. Buffalo chance! Saved by Lyon. Rebound. Looking. Skinner poked away. Here come the Red Wings on the rush. Kane. Centered. Shot! Raymond! Oh, what a save! Another save by Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. 17-13, the shots favoring Detroit, or Buffalo. Sider. And now Sherratt. Here come the Red Wings again. The Red Wings now have energy now, Joey. It's looking like it. Sider trying to send it on in front. Patrick Kane looking for some options. Patrick Kane pressured, though, and it's sent deep into the corner. Larkin was taken down. Larkin gets it back. Larkin. And now Perron. Perron to Sherratt. Sherratt shoots it. Saved by Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen with 7:03 left to go in the second period. We'll be back with more, but Detroit is heating up a little bit here. Both teams are. Tage Thompson with a breakaway, saved by Lyon. A great save. Then Goss Despair centering it, and a great blocker stop on Daniel Sprong. It's a 3-1 game still with 7:03 to go in the second. We're back. Tage Thompson had a breakaway and a great stop there. Look at that stop.
Yep.
That was probably the best chance we've had in this second period. And Tage Thompson could have made it a 3-2 game, but was stopped by the goaltender. And I felt like Buffalo's played a better game, but Detroit's starting to heat up a little bit now.
Yeah.
7:03 left to go in the second period. Off the face-off, Buffalo wins it in the offensive zone for the Red Wings. Kopp behind the net. Kopp sends it back to the point, but no one was there, and it's intercepted by the Sabres. Here come the Sabres. Byram. Was that onside? They say it was. Sherratt, and now Sider. Sider will flip it out of the zone. Stretch pass for Kopp. Kopp moving in. Kopp pressured at the point. 6:35 left to go in the second period here. Sherratt sends it in. Sprong lost it. Will that be an icing? No icing. Sider with 6:20 left to go in the second period, Joey. What do we expect here in the last 6 minutes of the second?
Right now, I'm not sure if there could be a goal, but I don't know. It's like it's really intense right now, but both teams are having pretty good defense. So
The defense has surely gone up here in the second. Perron got taken down. Turnover. Backhand save by Lyon. Cousins with a chance. 5:54 left to go in the second. There has not been much since the first period, and we're almost approaching the third period already, Joey. And
Yep.
this is looking a little bleak right now with the chances. So we're going to go to commercial again, because we love commercial breaks, don't we? We'll be back. Detroit and Buffalo. Buffalo has gone 12 seasons without making the playoffs. Detroit was 7. So, Joey, I was not lying to you how long the playoff droughts are for the Red Wings and the Buffalo Sabres.
Yeah.
Detroit has gone seven seasons without a playoff berth, and Buffalo with, I believe, 13 or 12. So that's a long time for these fans. Detroit has the better odds, but both of these teams could not make playoffs if they don't step it up in the last couple of games. 3-1, Detroit leads over the Buffalo Sabres off the face-off with 5:40 to go in the second period. Stretch pass, moving in to Brinkett. In the corner, Charnik, and he'll send it back to the point. Red Wings trying to make it a 4-1 lead. They got robbed of an opportunity with Daniel Sprong's chance. Send it out in front to Brinkett. Waits. Turnaround shot was blocked. Kept in, though, by DeBrincat as Buffalo was trying to clear it. As Mata will take it away. Mata at the point. Mata. Slap pass. Kane. Kane will just backhand it in. DeBrincat. Oh, he almost tried to take it to the house, and he could not. That went off of bodies. DeBrincat's pass to Kane didn't connect well. And here come the Sabres back in Krebs. Krebs waiting. Krebs looking. Krebs across. Skinner shoots. Save by Alex Lyon with 4:50 to go in the second. That's the 19th shot by the Buffalo Sabres. It's a 3-1 lead for Detroit. Jeez, this has been a entertaining game. In the first period, it was really entertaining. The second period has kind of slowed down, Joey, like you predicted.
Yeah.
What do you think? Who do you think needs to score the next goal here? Let's bring up that question.
Right now, definitely, I think who needs to score it would probably be the Sabres right now. They definitely need to score it in order to get their pace up and really push through in order to maybe get a lead or even get overtime if they
Shot
get a tie
saved.
the third period.
3-on-2 for the Sabres, moving in. They're trying to make it a 3-2 game. Rimmed around now. Larkin. And it will be cleared out to the line, not out. And now it is cleared out of the zone. 4 minutes to go in the second period, moving in Benson. Benson in the corner. Larkin. And it's taken away by the Red Wings. Petrie, stretch pass. I don't know what that attempt of a stretch pass that was. That was a really bad stretch pass by Petrie. 3:55 left to go in the second period, and Edvinson's shot was stopped by Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen on the previous chance the Red Wings had. It's 19 of 14, the shots favoring the Buffalo Sabres. Simon Edvinsson was Detroit's first-round pick. He trains in the MMA. Off the face-off save by Lyon. 3:53 left to go. Really been a slow pace here. Really been a slow pace. Steve Yzerman, the GM, former captain of the Detroit Red Wings, is looking on because he is the GM, the general manager of this Detroit club. He's seeing if his Detroit Red Wings can make the playoffs. Power. Shoots wide of the net. 3:45 to go. Turned over. Here comes Comfer. Comfer into the zone. Comfer. And he lost the puck off the pressure. Taken in the corner. He's on the ground. He's getting cross-checked a little bit. Will that be another fight maybe? We'll see. That'll be probably brewing in a little bit. Turned over at center. Here comes Dahlin with 3:20 left to go in the second period. Can the Buffalo Sabres get within one? Power in the corner. Fighting for it along the wall for it. Paterka getting pressured by Sider. Tuck out there too. Sherratt, a lot of pushing and shoving for the puck. It's still in the corner with 3 minutes left to go in the second. Comes free for the Sabres. Shot! It was blockered away. Where's the puck? And it's out of play. 2:57 left to go in this second period, Joey, and it's really been slow. Really been like a drag. Really been a drag of a period right now, in my opinion. Wouldn't you agree? Do you agree? Or
Yep.
I can tell you're just like, can someone just score, please?
I know. I'm waiting for something to happen.
Trying to make it an interesting game.
Because it's looking like it's been kind of like, we get a chance, there's a break, then we get another chance, and there's a break again. It's definitely not as rapid as the first one. I mean, it's not like it's a bad game. It's just that, like, compared to the first period right now, it's just kind of slow.
But I did expect this drop off. You couldn't keep that energy from the first period. It carried over to the second period. Shots are 22-14 favoring the Sabres. The Sabres have dominated in the shots, but they really haven't gotten like that much high danger chances. And then there's a icing here, and someone's going down to the locker room. Bryson, I believe he got clipped in the around his face. Let's see. I think it got clipped by a stick of his own guy, Jost. I don't know how to pronounce that. But Bryson got hit around the eye area. Oh, my. And I believe he was bleeding. So he was going down to the locker room due to that. So Buffalo's down a man. 2:13 left to go. Offensive faceoff for the Red Wings. They're trying to make it a 4-1 lead. If they do so, that'll probably be a big goal in this game. Kane got taken down, but no penalty. DeBrincat, centered. Kane shoots above the net and wide. Not kept in by Petrie, and Buffalo couldn't handle the puck correctly. And with 1:50 left to go, here comes Detroit. Got tripped up. That's a penalty. Penalty upcoming, I believe. And that's going to go against the Detroit Red Wings. They're going to say Detroit's... I'm confused. It looked like DeBrincat was tripped up, and I believe that was a call, but I don't know what the call is. I'm confused. Can you help me out here? I don't know what the call is. Delayed penalty, though. I don't know who's getting the power play here.
Yeah.
They're gonna. Oh, well, Buffalo does take the penalty. I was right. I thought that was gonna be on Buffalo or on Detroit, but Buffalo does take the penalty, and the second power play for the Red Wings could spark something here. 1:46 left to go. Power play for the Red Wings at the end of the period. Could this be a big goal here? Could someone score the big goal? Kane, back to the point. They're moving it around now. Larkin shoots wide of the net. Kane, and no.
Ooh.
1:30 left to go in the second. 1:40 left to go in the power play. Detroit will have some power play time, not that much, going into the third period. They're 1-for-1 on one shot. Lucas Raymond back to the point for Gostisbehere. Gostisbehere waits. Gostisbehere dancing the blue line to Raymond. Kane above the net. Perron, and now it's to the corner. Raymond to Kane. 1:15 left to go on the power play. Nice pass to Larkin. Larkin off a skate by the referee. Raymond, Larkin, back to the point for Gostisbehere. He shoots, save, rebound still loose, and a save by Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen with 47.3 left to go in the second period. Can we potentially get a goal in the last minute of the period with a power play for Detroit? Could be the question here, Joey. This could be a big goal for the Detroit Red Wings if they do get it. Really big goal. Could be a really big goal. Off the face-off, Detroit wins. Gostisbehere. 45 seconds to go in the period. My apologies. Kane to Larkin. Back to the point. Gostisbehere sends it across. Shot saved. Might have got him blocked. I can hear my own voice. 27 seconds to go off a referee's face. Larkin, 24 seconds to go. Detroit needs to hurry if they want to get the goal quickly at the buzzer. 17 seconds to go. Top line out there for the Red Wings. 15 seconds to go in the period. Perron to Kane off a skate. It goes out of the zone with 9 seconds to go, looking like the end of the period. Maybe one last rush for the Red Wings. Gostisbehere will just wait it out. That'll end the second period. It's still a 3-1 Detroit lead with 14 seconds to go remaining on the power play for Detroit, carrying over to the third period. We'll see you for the second intermission report. Let's see what we need to talk about here, because we really don't know what we're going to talk about here. There was really nothing.
Yeah, there wasn't much, honestly. Kind of unfortunate seeing how intense it was first period. Man,
We'll be back with more, and we'll talk about, I don't know what we'll talk about. We'll see. We'll be back with more. Welcome into the intermission report. Me here with Joey.
Hello.
It is Joey. Oh, the live button's just stuck on my face. That's not fun.
Oh,
That's not fun. Okay, we're live. Obviously. So no goals in that second period.
yep. Unfortunately, it was so good first period, and then it just slowed down to a crawl. Second period.
There was one moment in the game where it felt like someone could score, and both chances were denied by the goaltenders, who have played incredible tonight.
Yep.
The goaltenders have played really good, and can they continue in the third? We hope to have some goals, but I mean, Detroit wins this game, they'll be in the playoff spot, I believe. So,
Honestly, not much to talk about here.
not really much to talk about, to be honest here. But we gotta find a way to talk about something. So
Yeah.
we gotta fill time here, guys. Don't blame us.
What do you think will happen third?
Third, Detroit wins. I'm saying
For-
Detroit wins like 5-1,
Yeah.
5-2, something like that.
I'd have to agree with you. I think it's gonna pick up pace a little bit again on third period. Hopefully it will. And then, yeah, I think that'll be it. I don't think that the Sabres are gonna come back here and even tie up for overtime.
If the Sabres wanted to make it a game again, they should have scored a couple in the second to maybe tie the
Yeah.
game, maybe. But no, they didn't.
I highly doubt that they make 2 points here. Or
Yeah.
2 goals here in the third period. So
Yeah, it's not looking too good for Buffalo fans. We apologize for that, but why am I going to apologize for that? Your team should just play better. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah,
I'm just kidding. I'm a Dallas Stars fan, so
sometimes that's how it goes in sports, though.
I'm a Dallas Stars fan. My team already clinched like a couple of weeks ago, so. Alright, my team already clinched, so I don't need nothing to worry about except for us losing. So Sabres run. Okay, let's look to our comment section or the live chat right now. It's Ben Legend. He says the Sabres, spelt wrong, is Sabres. It is not Sabers. The Sabres run is dead. They already got destroyed. Do you like to comment on that, Joey?
Yeah, no, to be honest, I gotta agree with you. Like, I don't think they're coming back on third period right now. It's looking pretty grim.
It's looking really bad so far for Buffalo, but who knows? They might be able to do something. Who will know? Who will see? We won't know. But Detroit is leading Buffalo 3-1 after 40 minutes of play so far, and it certainly slowed down the pace a little bit. We had 2 fights in the first, none in the second, so I wasn't expecting more fights, but we got the 2 fights that we wanted, and that was all 3 goals, 2 fights in the first 10 minutes of the game. You could not expect that to continue on. Then Buffalo scored to make it 3-1 after the first 10 minutes. But ever since then, we haven't had anything, basically. So third period's do or die for the Buffalo Sabres, and the Red Wings just hold on to that lead and add to it. That is the Red Wings' message right now. And Ben Legend also said, wow, the Detroit is crushing. The Detroit is crushing.
Yep.
Detroit is crushing right now. They scored 3.
They are crushing.
They are crushing. The Detroit is crushing. Yeah, they are crushing the Sabres right now. It's a 3-1 lead. It was a 3-0 lead. They scored 3 goals in 6 minutes and 44 seconds. So Detroit in that first period scored 3 goals in 6 minutes and 44 seconds. and that seems like that might be enough to win this game, maybe. So I don't know what else to talk about. There's no games going on after this game. Probably there's going to be more games, but
Yeah.
right now nothing is happening. Let's look at the schedule though. Once again, you can pause the stream if you want to, but here's the schedule on the NHL tonight. I will be watching the Dallas Stars game because that's my team. Yeah, ESPN. Thank you. And while we're on the topic of NHL hockey, we will be broadcasting the NHL playoffs starting on April 20th. We hope to have Joey there. We haven't made the cruise yet for the different crews, but I will probably most likely be commentating all those games, unless maybe Joey wants to commentate a game.
Yeah, I'll see if I can be able to.
Yeah, but I have not had anyone else commentate like play by play. So who knows? Maybe someone takes over for me in one game so I can rest my voice. Maybe who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? But we'll start making the cruise and we'll be covering all the way. We do have the schedule for the NHL playoffs. We don't have the matchups yet because obviously there's still races here. But we do know for a fact that the conference finals will start on May 22nd. And the Stanley Cup final, that will be the biggest, that will be the final, obviously, will start on June 8th. So, on a Saturday, so we hope to see you there on June 8th. Mark your calendar, Stanley Cup final. We'll see who makes that Stanley Cup final. It'll be an interesting one, the 2024 Stanley Cup final in 2024. But it's going to be an interesting one, Joey. It's going to be interesting.
Yep.
Very, very interesting. But the playoffs start on April 20th. The odds right now for Detroit, they have a minus 1450 of winning this game. Buffalo with a plus 750 if you do betting or whatever your stuff. Yeah, those are the odds right now for Detroit and Buffalo. Would you like to add anything else to this? What's going to happen in this third period?
Honestly, not much else to say. I think the Buffalo Sabres are just gonna be crushed here right now, unfortunately.
Unless Buffalo
Yeah,
proves us
Sabres
wrong.
fans.
Unless Buffalo proves us wrong. We'll see. We'll take a short
Yeah.
break and we'll be back with more and with a third probably at that time. We'll be back with more. We're back in Detroit. It's a 3-1 lead for the Red Wings. And we're looking forward for this third period here in Detroit. So right now, we're going to head over to the ice, or head over to the scoreboard. We can't show the game, because that'll be legal issues, and we don't want that, right? We don't want that. That's not cool at all. So we're going to head to the third period. And a power play still for Detroit. A little bit of, I believe, more than 15 seconds to go on their power play. Buffalo has the puck off the face-off, though. This will probably kill off the rest of this Detroit power play, though. 7 seconds to go on the power play. 5 to go. And that'll end the power play for Detroit. They're 1 for 2, I believe. 1 for 3, maybe. Full strength now for both teams. Near the boards. Near the glass, Tage Thompson. Buffalo, when trailing after 2 periods, are 4-28-2. Detroit leading after 2 periods are 24-3-2. So that's a really good stat for the Red Wings fans. Not a really good stat for the Buffalo fans. Sherratt and Moritz Seider clears it out of the zone. He flips it out. Excuse me. Stretch pass here. Shot saved. Great pass and a great chance, but stopped by Alex Lyon, who's had a great game so far. Darling with the stretch pass. Great stop. 19:04 left to go in the third period. That was 56 seconds into the period. Krebs with the chance.
That flick.
What? Yeah, the
Yep.
wrist.
Mine is a bit behind.
Off the face-off, they gotta reset it. They're gonna reset the face-off. Really? Are you really gonna? Okay, 19:04 left to go in the third. Showing the goaltender, Alex Lyon. Red Wing goaltender, looking to be prepared off the face-off.
What time are you at?
19:04 off the
Oh,
face-off.
same. Okay. So I think mine was behind by a couple seconds.
Shot block, got it back, trying to get to the front of the net. 18:55 left to go in the third. Behind the net. Looks like a hook there. That's a blatant hook. Wow. They did not call that. And Red Wing fans wanted to call on it, and they don't get it. That was a clear hook, though. Holy moly. Buffalo's kind of gotten away with some penalties here, and that's going to be an icing on Buffalo with 18:32 left to go in this third period. Alex Lyon's 31 years old, and his parents managed a resort in Lake of the Woods, and he's the 4th generational Yale University. His great-grandfather, grandfather, and father. Off the face-off, Detroit trying to make it a 4-1 lead. Mata from the point, rimmed it around. Behind the net, Perron. 18:20 left to go in the third. Sends it back to the point, Mata. Mata sends it across. Detroit trying to get that 4th and important goal. Taken away, though, by Buffalo. 18:10 left to go in the third period. Gossesbear. Now Mata in the corner. Mata trying to get it off the boards. He does. Gossesbear getting pressured behind the net. And here come the Red Wings moving in. Sent deep into the corner. Behind the net. Raymond. Rimmed it around off the boards awkwardly. If someone was there for the Red Wings, that would have been a centering pass. Off of Buffalo face. And it's reset here by the Red Wings. It was Cousins' face. Mata sends it in from center. Played by Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen behind the net. Rimmed it around. Kept in by the Red Wings. Fabry turns it right back over. And it is cleared. No, it's not. Valeno with a lot of open room. He shoots. It's blocked. Now back to the point. Edvinsson sends it across. Petrie shoots. Saved by Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. 17:17 to go. And this third period seems like we have a little bit more energy now.
Yeah, hopefully some cool stuff will happen.
Hopefully.
Maybe some goals. Never know.
Never know.
Usually, third period is probably the most active in games sometimes.
Especially
It's
when you're
either
trying to
first
come
or
back.
third.
Detroit trying to center it off the stick of someone out in front. Centered Confer. Centered across Sherratt. Shoots wide of the net. Comes back out in front. And he couldn't put it home was Fisher. Kopp. And now Fisher behind the net. Fisher getting pressured. Fisher trying to get a wraparound. He could not. And here come the Buffalo Sabres the other way. Trying to make it a 3-2 game. They dump it in deep into the zone with 16:50 left to go in the third period. Two Red Wings fell to the corner. Don't know what happened there. Tuck trying to send it to the front of the net. The top line out there for Buffalo again. Shot saved by Lyon with 16:38 left to go in the third. Basically, we got most of a full period for Buffalo to try to see if they can make a comeback or not. Can they? Can they not? Or can the Red Wings hold on? We will see in the next 16 minutes and 38 seconds if the Buffalo Sabres can come back in this game. Off the face-off, Buffalo shot went wide of the net. It was Byram's shot, and now it's rimmed around behind the net. Jost behind the net still, and DeBrincat can't clear it. Clifton shoots, saved by Lyon again by the blocker. That's his 24th shot on goal that he has faced tonight. Shot saved again by Lyon and cleared out of the zone. That's his 25th. Sent in. Mata behind the net. Red Wings trying to clear it out of the zone. Here come the Red Wings moving in to Brinkett. DeBrincat's onside. DeBrincat sends it across. Patrick Kane shot blocked. Cannot go. And it is taken away by Buffalo with 15:40 left to go in the third period. 24-18 the shots favoring Buffalo, but Detroit with a 3-1 lead over the Buffalo Sabres. Sent in by Clifton from the center line. We're almost 5 minutes into this third period. Buffalo really hasn't had any chances here. Centered. It was off a stick and cleared away. 2-on-1 maybe if they hurry. Raymond. To Raymond again. A save by Luukkonen. Kept in, though, by Larkin, the captain of the Red Wings. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen out to play it. And almost a turnover. But it's regathered here by Krebs. And the Buffalo Sabres trying to move it in. Darlene. More than 5 minutes have passed here in the third. And we really haven't had nothing here but a little bit more energy than we had in the second. Tuck to the front. Can't send it for someone that was cutting in. It was Thompson. Fabry has to race for it. But Buffalo will regather in their own zone. 14:30 left to go in the third period. Can the Buffalo Sabres pull a miraculous comeback out of their hats? Or will the Detroit Red Wings hold on? Taken away. Sends it across. Buffalo shoots. Saved by Lyon. 25 shots on goal for the Sabres. Kopp trying to get through. Could not. Thompson into the zone. Thompson sends it in deep into the corner. Behind the net sider. Confer gets the puck. And now Fisher takes it away. It's cleared out of the zone again by Detroit. 6 minutes have passed in the third period. A stretch pass maybe. Not enough speed. And Mata will take it away. Mata lost the puck for momentarily. Kane. Mata can't get it. Sider now. And now Mata again. Mata. And now Kane will move it up. Here comes Confer. Confer drops it. Sends it across. Mata. And it is cleared out of the zone again by Buffalo. Buffalo. Chance. Maybe. From the point. A lot of open room. A shot save. Great chance there. Clifton sends it across. Cross ice. It was deflected out of play with 13:19 left to go in the third period. My goodness. What a chance there for Buffalo. We'll take a short commercial break, I believe. I think we're going to commercial. Are we? I don't know. Are we? I'm
Yeah,
not.
I'm not sure.
I am not sure. I don't know what I was saying. 3-1. 13-19 left to go, and we are going to commercial. We'll be back. We're back in Detroit. It's a 3-1 lead for the Red Wings. In the third period, 13-19 left to go. Joey, really hasn't much has not happened here. Much has not happened in this third period. Off the face-off by Detroit. Petrie rimmed it around and out of the zone. No icing as it went on goal. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Joey,
Yeah.
what do you think of this game so far? What do you think of this third right now?
Right now, it's a lot more intense than the second. I'll say that, but I don't think it's quite as intense as the first.
The first will never be topped in this game, apparently.
Yeah.
Unless something really cool happens here, maybe. Buffalo off a turnover by Detroit. Benson behind the net. Sends it to the point. Darlene sends it across for Power. Power waits. Shoots. To traffic. Rebound. Was loose at the side of the net. To the front. It was turned over. It was not kept in with 12:24 left to go. 12:20 left to go in the third period. Edvinson clears it. We're almost approaching the halfway point of the third, and no score change here in Detroit. Krebs, that is way out of the zone. I don't know what he was thinking with that pass. Krebs again. Does not pass it really good there again, and it's cleared out of the zone by Detroit once again with less than 12 minutes to go in the third period. Byram had the puck. Stretch pass. Couldn't connect, and it's an icing. 11:48 left to go in the third. Buffalo just does not look good. Buffalo, in my opinion, does not look good in this game right now, Joey.
Yeah.
Nothing's really happened here in this. I think this one's going to go to the end. Maybe Detroit gets an empty netter at this point with this slow pace. Shot! Went wide of the net. We haven't gotten excited since the first period.
Yep.
This has been
Waiting for something to happen right now.
Skinner pressuring. And DeBrincat turnover. Kane shoots, blocked, and into the corner and out of play. That could have been a chance right there, but it was blocked. $11:19 left to go in the third period. And still, let's give you that update on that. Remember, Joey? Someone got hit by the stick of the on the face, or whatever, and they went down the locker.
Yeah.
Jacob Bryson, that person, he's out and will not return to the game. So, bad news for Buffalo, for him too. Hope he's doing good after that. It's pretty scary. I think they got him around the eye. So hoping he recovers soon. Hopefully it's something big or anything. Turnover though. Tage Thompson saved by Lyon. "28 shots for the Buffalo Sabres, and only one has gone in. 20 for the Red Wings, and 3 goals have gone in. Off the face-off. Buffalo shoots it. Was blocked. Top line out there for the Sabres. Shot. Tuck. Almost went out the backboards weirdly. And back to the point. Darlene. A lot of open room in front. Oh, what a save.
Ooh.
Sider clears it. And that was probably the first good chance of this period. Buffalo's first good chance in a while. If I do say so myself, Joey. Turnover. Chance. A lot of open room. He shot it wide. Oh, my goodness. What a setup. Darlene. 10-14 left to go in the third period. Shot deflected up in the air. Can't get the puck. Jost behind the net. Buffalo with 30 shots on goal. Detroit with 20. 10 minutes left to go in the third period. Buffalo trying to make it a 1-goal game. Nice move. Shot. Went wide of the net. Behind the net now. Trying to center it. Sends it back to the point instead. Buffalo pressuring here. And it is turned over. Here comes Larkin. Larkin getting a little bit interfered with. Will that be a penalty? No, it won't. People wanted the call too. The Little Caesars Arena wants a call, but they won't get it here. Buffalo back in. Nice move. Backhand save by Lyon. He's been incredible. The Detroit goaltender, Joey, he's been incredible tonight.
Yep.
He's been really, really good on his game. Shots are 9-3 favoring Buffalo in the third period. Shots are 31-20 overall in the game. Buffalo has had the shot advantage. But they have not been able to solve Alex Lyon since the first period by Tage Thompson's power play goal to make it a 3-1 game. Turnover near the blue line. But Buffalo is in desperation mode now, Joey. Time is ticking. Shot. Blocked. What do you think they need to do in the last 8:45? Joey.
Right now, I don't know. It's looking pretty bad for Sabres right now. So, if things just continue this way, then
Chance! Oh
people-
my goodness, he
Ooh.
shot it wide. Here come the Detroit Red Wings. Kane in. Kane waits, shoots, save. What a stop by Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen to keep it a 2-goal game. Patrick Kane getting robbed of his second of the night. .8:17 to go in the third period.
Yep.
Wow. This has certainly been a game. We'll be back with more. We're back in Detroit. It's a 3-1 Detroit lead. And Patrick Kane with the latest chance on goal. But a stop by Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen denies him of a goal to make it a 4-1 Red Wing lead. Still a 3-1 game with 8:10 left to go. Time is ticking for the Sabres, and they got to hurry. If they want to make it a game again, Joey, what do you think on that subject?
Honestly, right now, like, it's not looking good for Sabres. It's like, with the amount of time we have left in the game, it's looking like it's going to be like a lost cause for them. Even if they get a goal now, they have to score two. So, in order to even get to overtime.
If that's the part.
Yeah,
if.
that's the if.
That's the if. That's the good scenario. And what if you still lose in overtime? So
It's not looking good.
the odds are not looking good for the Sabres. 7:25 left to go in the third period. It's a 3-1 Detroit lead. All goals coming from the first period. Tuck pressuring. Comfer. Not a Sider behind the net. Sider can't clear it. Off a skate, though, so the pass couldn't connect, and another reset by Buffalo. 32-21, the shots favoring the Buffalo Sabres. And with less than 7 minutes to go now, this is desperate times for now for Buffalo. They gotta do something here.
Yep.
In the corner. Comes free for Sider. Sider clears it out of the zone again. 6:35 left to go in the third period. Time is ticking for the Sabres. Turnover. Chance. Moving up. Raymond sends it across. Shot. Saved by Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen again. Kept in by Gostisbehere. 6:20 left to go in the third period. Mata waits. Mata to the perimeter. It's in front. It's bouncing around. Raymond waits. Across. Waits. Shoots. Save. Rebound. Oh, it went through the crease. It was behind the goaltender. And there's a whistle. And I believe we're going to have a penalty. And Power's going down to the locker room. He's bleeding. He's bleeding badly. Will that be a penalty? Oh, my goodness. You can see the blood trail on the ice. Let's see what happened here. Oh, you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, the puck had just hit his face, and that's why the puck was bouncing around weirdly. It's not going to be a penalty at all. But with 6:08 to go in the third, Power is out of the game, looking like he's going to be out of the game for maybe the rest of it, because there's only like 6 minutes left to go. He might be out for the rest of the game. Hey, but he was bleeding badly. Oh my, you do not like to see that. That's another loss for the Buffalo Sabres, though, in this game. There's 2 players out of this game already. So Detroit trying to hold on here, and hold up. We got something here. What's the referee doing? (32-23), the shots favoring Buffalo. And what are they doing? Is there a delay? There's a delay for some reason. There's a delay for some odd reason. I don't know why. There's a delay right now. I don't know what's happening. What is happening? Oh, they're cleaning the ice. My apologies. I was like, what is happening? Why is it delayed? But they were cleaning the blood up. Kane to Edvinsson. He shoots! A save by Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen with 6:02 left to go in the third. And Joey, it's looking bad for the Sabres. They've lost 2 players already.
Yeah. Man, not looking good for them.
It's not looking good.
Lost 2 players. They're down. It's third period. I don't think they're gonna win this one at all. They won't. I don't think they'll even get to overtime.
This is really bad. Power and we got a Red Wing fan in the chat. Let's go Red Wings. Hopefully for you, they do win. Shot went wide of the net. Comfort, less than 6 minutes left to go. Behind the net now. Kopp, and he could not put that one home and center it. 5:50 left to go in the third period. Buffalo moves it up. Buffalo moving in. Saved by Lyon from center. Sider. And it is out of play. Will that be a penalty? I believe not. 5:41 left to go in the third period. It's a 3-1 Detroit lead. The only goal by Buffalo coming from Tage Thompson's stick. We're back in Detroit, and it's a 3-1 lead for the Red Wings. And what do we think of the Detroit Red Wings play here? Saved by Lyon off the faceoff. What do you think of this game overall for the Red Wings, Joey?
Right now, Red Wings, I think they're going to win this one. I think it's going to be a good day for them. You know?
We do have a Red Wing fan in the chat. That one's out of play off the faceoff by Buffalo with 5:35 left to go in the third. 32 saves on 33 shots today for Alex Lyon. He saved 11 so far in the third period. Hoping to get a win. Shot wide of the net by Buffalo. 5:30 to go in the third. It's cleared out of the zone.
Watch.
What the?
Oh,
What was that?
I don't know. I think it's like some extension I have on my computer.
Centering pass. Shot saved. Tuck with the chance for Buffalo. And he did not put that into the net with 5:12 to go in the third. Buffalo pressuring in the late stages of the third. Tuck. Off the mask of Lyon. Or off the shoulder, my apologies. Off the face-off by Buffalo. Yoki Haru trying to set up shot, blocked, and Detroit trying to get it out. Shots are 14-7 in the third period favoring Buffalo, but Detroit with a 3-1 lead. 35-24 the shots favoring Buffalo as well, but Detroit still has a 3-1 lead over them. The only goal coming from Tage Thompson's stick on the power play to make it a 3-1 game. Back in the first, we have not had any goals since the first period. And it's looking like we're not going to get any goals, Joey.
Yeah.
Detroit had scored 3 goals in 6 minutes and 44 seconds to start the game to give them a 3-0 lead. Then a power play goal by Thompson. There was a save by Lyon, and he made it a 3-1 game. 4:20 left to go in the third period. It is a 3-1 Detroit lead. Lyon out to play. He mishandled it a little bit, though. Cleared out of the zone. Or no, it's not cleared. It's barely kept in by Buffalo. 4 minutes left to go in the third period. Buffalo needs something here. Shot from the point blocked. And it's kept in again. Less than 4 minutes to go, Joey. Oh, it's looking kind of bleak here for the Sabres. But now a 2-on-1. Larkin to Raymond. He could not get the shot. He was pressured a lot. And a great chance there for the Red Wings, but could not put it home. Turned over, and here come the Sabres the other way. 3:37 left to go in the third. Near the corner. Sider. And DeBrincat trying to move it up. Sherratt. And Sherratt's getting pressured. And it's cleared, and that will be icing, I believe. No, it won't. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen signaling to the bench. Should he leave? And they are going to pull him. They're going to pull him. Empty net on the other end. 3:09 left to go. Empty net. Shot wide. Icing for the Red Wings. 3:04 to go. Offensive faceoff for Buffalo. Hockey Town is looking to have a victory. But they're 3:04 away from a victory. Tonight's games, ESPN will have Dallas versus Colorado, and then on Tuesday we'll have the Red Wings against Washington here at Little Caesars Arena. Vegas, Edmonton on TNT on Wednesday. 3:04 to go in the third. Off the face-off, it's won here by Detroit, and it is cleared out of the zone. Is there's empty net at the other end? There is an empty net. 2:50 left to go. It's an empty net for Buffalo, Joey. 6-on-5 for Buffalo. They got 6 players on the ice, 5 for the Red Wings because they have an empty net.
Yeah.
Tage Thompson, the Darlene. 2:40 left to go in the period. Third period here. Tuck waiting. Tuck trying to send it across. Could not. Fisher off the boards. Can he clear it? He cannot. But all alone. Detroit has an empty net. And he shot it wide. 2:26 to go in the third. It's another icing on the Red Wings. Christian Fisher with a chance, and he could not put it home with the empty netter. Oh, just barely. Just barely. Barely missing the empty net. That could have been a crucial empty net. 2:26 to go. Buffalo's still in it. It's a 2-goal game. Sider can't get the puck. Benson now has it. Moving it around now is Buffalo. Skinner shoots it from a tough angle. It comes to the slot momentarily. Fisher to the empty net, wide of the net. That's going to be another icing on Detroit with 2:08 left to go in the third. Another icing on the Red Wings, and this game is dragging on a little bit here with these empty net too. We're 2:08 away from the finish. Maybe. Who knows? Hockeytown looking for a victory here. And off the face-off, Buffalo wins it. Shot was blocked, but couldn't get it. Empty net, wider than empty net again. And we're going to have another icing with 2 minutes to go exactly in the third. It's like no one can shoot that empty netter. Joey, this game has been really good for the Detroit Red Wings, especially that early start. They sent the message early on, like you said in our pregame.
Yeah.
They really sent the message early on, and they looking like they're going to win this game. 2 minutes left to go.
Yep.
Buffalo's almost up to 40 shots, and Lyon has saved 36 of 37. Current shift time for Ben Sherratt and Moritz Seider is almost 2 minutes for both of them. Empty net wide of the right post with 1:54 to go. We're never going to get an empty netter. Oh, mercy. Comfer had it. It was deflected, I believe, and could not put it home. 1:54 to go. Less than 2 minutes left to go in this third period. Empty net. Can he get it? Empty net for Comfer, and he shot it wide, but it will not be icing as he skated it to the red line on the right side of the red line. 1:40 to go in the third period. Buffalo trying to make an impossible comeback, maybe. Improbable comeback. We'll see. Lyon. And now Sider. Sider sends it. And he was blocked with 1:25 left to go. Shot. Deflected wide of the net. Peterka sends it out in front. And a great stop there by Lyon. Back to the point. Shot was blocked. Rebound. Stop again by Lyon. Rebound. Another stop. Rebound. Stop. It's still loose. Jokiharju shot it. Ooh. Save. Off the post. It stayed out. Oh, my goodness. It's Buffalo getting chances. It's cleared out. Will that be icing? Yes, it will. With a minute left to go. A minute and two. And there's another fight. Oh, my goodness. They're going at it. Taken down. Oh, my. Sherratt is throwing everything at Greenway. Holy moly. It's another fight. It's a yard sale right now. Wow. Sherratt and Greenway got at it. And another fight. 3 fights in this game. Joey, 3 fights. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Probably the most fights we've had in a game.
Yeah.
1:02 to go from the finish line for Detroit. They have been involved in a lot of stuff. Can they get an empty net? That's the question. And a timeout by Buffalo. Timeout for Buffalo. And they're calling penalties here. What's the penalty? Is there power plays for Buffalo? I don't think so. Is there penalties on this? There is penalties, but I don't know. 1:02 to go. It's a 3-1 Red Wing lead over the Buffalo Sabres. 3 fights in this game. And a timeout by Buffalo. He's trying. Greenway went at it. This is probably the craziest finish to a game. Joey, this is been a game. It's been a game, Joey. It's been a game.
Yeah.
It's been a real entertaining game. Since that first period, it hasn't been as entertaining, but I mean, how could you top that first period? 1:02 away from victory for the Red Wings. 6-on-5. Empty net at the other end. Shot! Glove stop Lyon with 58.1 left to go on Dahlin. Great stop by Alex Lyon. He's returned to form here tonight. 58.1 left to go. Mort Seider with 8 blocked shots in this game. 58.1 off the face-off. Comes free for the Red Wings. Seider behind the net. Can't get the puck. It's to the corner. 50 seconds to go. Taken down. Centered out in front. It's cleared away. 40 seconds to go in the third period. Tage Thompson shoots, was blocked. Cleared, not out. Now Larkin to the empty net. Wide with 31.7 to go. Wow. 31.7, Joey, from the finish line.
Yeah.
And Detroit's looking like they'll get a victory here. This has probably been the longest finish to a game.
Yeah. Oh.
31.7 off the face-off. Taken away. 27 seconds to go in the third. Battled for in the corner. Still fought for. 20 seconds to go. Crowd loving it. Centering pass. Dahlin shoots. It was blocked. 15 seconds to go. 14 to go. Rasmussen to Seider. Seider. 10 seconds. Comfer to that empty net. It was blocked. It was high-sticked. The Detroit Red Wings Hold up, they call something. A high sticking. The crowd is up on their feet, and there's a little bit of shoving here. Crowd applauding. They're 5.1 away from a victory. Whistle's happening, though. 5.1 away from a victory here.
Yeah.
Empty net for Buffalo, I believe, still. No, the empty net's gone. They're putting the white flag. Throwing the towel. Throwing the towel. Off the face-off. The Red Wings win 3-1. What a victory for the Red Wings. What a victory. Patrick Kane's 75th career game-winning goal. Wow. And the Red Wings, with 24 shots on goal, they are moved into the second wild card spot. Pittsburgh's out of a playoff spot for right now, but Detroit is back in that second wild card spot. A big victory.